Hi everybody, Peter here, your ginger Geordie geek. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about a bit of a stinker. So, I've recently visited a comic stroke gaming shop, which was an interesting little place. Now, I'm not going to tell you where that is because I don't think it's fair to the shop or the shop clientele or owners. And the reason for that is I'm going to be a little bit negative about it. But before we get into that, before we get into the smelly issue at hand, let's have a little look-see at the place. So this place had a variety of action figures, Marvel, DC, anime, and a massive selection of Funko Pops. You know, that's not my cup of tea, but it was nice to see so many of them. There was all kinds of different card games on display for you to pick up, booster packs and all the like of it, including Yu-Gi-Oh, I can't say it, all that kind of stuff. It did have some comic book back issues, not a great deal, but there was nothing there to float my boat. I did quite like some of these statues and statuettes, some nice looking ones there. Like a lot of these shops, it had a big Games Workshop section selling all kinds of Warhammer models and toys, which again I thought looked very, very cool. I did like them. More of those boxed statues again from Diamond Select, some really nice looking ones there, and it had some modern comics as well, although these were kind of random. They were a bit all over the place. A nice long selection of graphic novels there as well, and also some graded trading cards, so lots to get your teeth into. So as you can see, some great stuff, some interesting products. I would say there wasn't a great deal there for me in terms of comic books, but what was my problem with this shop? Well, this was one of those shops where lots of like-minded people gather to play things like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, things like that. So when I visited the shop, it was chock-a-block with tables full of young men and some women playing various card games. Now, herein lies the issue. The stench, the pungentness, is that a word? The pungentness of BO and body odor was absolutely rank. You could cut it with a knife. It absolutely ponged to high heaven. Now, I'm all for a nice sniff of a comic book, but I certainly don't want to smell some bloke's sweaty armpit. Now, you may think I'm over exaggerating here, but let me tell you, I went into this shop with my wife and she stayed for a couple of minutes and then had to leave. The smell was that intense. It's an interesting one. I really don't want to be negative about the shop itself, and it's great that it was pulling in a crowd of punters to get into the card game scene, to talk with each other and have some fun together. But I cannot lie, the smell of the place certainly put me off. Now, this sounds really awful. I do apologise. I don't want to name anybody in the area or the shop, which is why I've not put the name of the shop in this video. But let us know in the comments. Have you ever had a similar kind of encounter in one of these kind of venues? Have you ever been into a shop and thought, bah, this is a bit pongtastic? Do let us know. Okay, thanks very much everybody, and we'll smell you next time. catch you next time.